Well. It seems the Ultimate Warrior has checked out of the Ultimate Arena. Hulk Hogan, the man who taught us that life's a wrestling match, has thrown in the towel at the ripe old age of 71. Who could have seen that one coming, right? We were all banking on him staying immortal, like some ridiculously tanned superhero. UFC fighters are gathering, not to throw punches in an octagon, but to throw virtual tributes in honor of the man who gave us more drama than a reality show. Talk about mixing fighting styles. Who knew they'd be so emotionally invested in someone who wasn't even in the same combat ring? Nice to see they can handle their feelings like they handle a kick to the face. Let's take a moment to appreciate how Hulk Hogan managed to stand out in a sport where the theatrics were just as important as the headlocks. He wasn't just a wrestler, he was a cultural phenomenon, a walking meme before memes even existed. I mean, who hasn't yelled, "Hulk A Mania," in a fit of unexplainable joy on a Sunday afternoon? No shame here. While the UFC warriors may be throwing emotional jabs and uppercuts in tribute, let's talk about the real tragedy. No more over-the-top promos. Can you imagine UFC fighters cutting promos like Hogan? "I'm gonna slam you harder than my morning coffee, brother." Talk about a marketing goldmine, right? Someone get the producers on the line. But hey, let's not forget the legacy that Hogan leaves behind. Who else can say they taught us how to rip our shirts off with style? No one's ever gonna recreate that moment where he single-handedly lifted the spirits of an entire room while also literally lifting an opponent over his head. Game, set, match, Hogan. So here we are, remembering a dude who taught us that life could be as ridiculous as those tight spandex suits he wore. Can we just admit he was the original influencer? Without him, who knows where wrestling, and even MMA, would be today? Probably just two guys bumbling around in sweatpants, right? Not ideal, folks. Alright, my fellow couch potatoes, now it's your turn to weigh in. What's your craziest Hulk Hogan memory? Was it his epic matches, his wild catchphrases, or the sheer joy of watching him rattle off a promo in a way that made you wonder if he was ever serious? Let's hear your thoughts. Like and subscribe, please.